Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. Born on this date, we're going to make up for not having any yesterday. See how many of these you recognize. In 1916, Major League Baseball player Jim Tabor of New Hope in Madison County, he's still tied for the American League record for most RBIs in a single day. On the 4th of July, 1939, he drove in 11 runs in a doubleheader, mostly courtesy of 4 home runs, 2 of them grand slams. In 1936, country music record producer and songwriter Billy Sherrill of Phil Campbell. Also in 1936, photographer and artist William A. Christenberry, who was born in Tuscaloosa and grew up in Hale County. And in 1971, track and field long jumper Eric Walder of Mobile. Today's National Donut Day, however you want to spell it. Let's talk about state food money, a pot discovery, a closing drag strip, and all these ladybugs. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama.
This fall in love with cozy. Nothing says autumn like wrapping up in the rich, warm colors of Minky Couture. From golden ambers to deep burgundy and rustic browns, Minky blankets bring the beauty of the season right into your home. Perfect for crisp evenings, family time, or gifting someone special. Fall in love with Minky and shop your favorite fall colors today at minkycouture.com.
As the federal government shutdown continues, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey announced the use of $2 million to support food banks in the state, reports AL.com's Savannah Trians-Fernandez. That money is coming from the state's emergency fund. It'll go to 8 food banks that collectively serve every county in an effort to fill some of the gap left by suspension of SNAP, the federal program formerly known as food stamps. Now, the state's Department of Human Resources also will supply food banks with another $3 million and $300 to the caregivers of children enrolled in the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program. More than 750,000 people in Alabama, that's nearly 15% of us, use SNAP. The telltale scent of nearly 100 pounds of marijuana led police to the considerable discovery in Gadsden, reports AL.com's Carol Robinson. It was a citizen who caught a whiff of something that smelled illegal and complained to the Gadsden Police Department. Detectives showed up at the undisclosed location with a search warrant and found trash bags full of the wicked weed. The haul weighed 95 pounds and had an estimated street value of more than $100,000. Authorities have not released information regarding any suspects. A drag strip that's been in operation since 1976 is closing, reports AL.com's Heather Gann. Joey and Misty Barber have owned Atmore Drag Strip since 2022. A statement on the track's Facebook page said the 8th Mile track will close at the end of the year. The last currently scheduled event is set for November 29th. Atmore Drag Strip is along Interstate 65 in Escambia County. The owner's statement pointed to the cost of business and also made references to the politics of trying to please everybody involved. Well, you may have noticed over the past couple days that it's ladybug season. AL.com's Nick Patterson reports that ladybugs are swarming, as they tend to do this time of year as temperatures drop. They're looking for a place to spend the winter, and your home might just be the shelter from the cold they think they've been looking for. Now, if you have light-colored siding on your house, they really love to light there and just bask in the sun. Now, while ladybugs are native to our neck of the woods, many of the bugs you're seeing is the native ladybug's cousin, the Asian lady beetle. Now, that version of the ladybug is non-native, introduced to the U.S. reportedly to control pests such as aphids. And that effort, by the way, went about as well as it always does when somebody brings in an invasive species to help our environment. The Asian lady beetles are more likely to get into your house. They're also more likely to bite, although that's still rare and nothing to really fear. You can tell the Asian version because it has more spots, is sometimes more orange than bright red, and has an M-shaped mark on the top of its head. Hey, thanks for listening to us. Leave us a rating if you can. Otherwise, we'd just love to see you back here bright and early in the morning. Until then, y'all come by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.